Data filtering is one of the most crucial steps when performing data preprocessing and data wrangling. And today we are going to see how to filter data, working with an interesting data set. We have this data of secondary school students and comparing how their demographic factors affects or influences their academic performance. And for that, we have two subjects. We have mathematics and Portuguese, which have been collected. So we'll work with the first one, which is maths. An interesting thing with this data set is when it was downloaded, it came with a data dictionary, which is really nice. It's not all data that comes with a data dictionary, but if you do have one, you do have gold. So these are the different variables. As you can see, school, sex, age, and the rest. Yeah, and we do have scores right here. G1, G2, and G3. G1, the first period grade, then G2 the second, then the third is G3. Yeah, I'll just take these two as continuous assessment, like tests, maybe assignment, and the combination. And these two should total to 40. Yeah, of course, this is 2020, so that works fine. Then this is also 20, but I would like to take everything to 100. So I'm going to convert this particular one to 60. So adding all together should sum up to 100. Let's take a look first at the data and see what we have when we open it. And right here, just investigating the data, that we can see that it's separated by semicolon. So that way we know how we are going to import this. So I'm going to load the tidyverse package first. Then after that, we use the read CSV 2, since this is semicolon, and we locate our data, the math data. Yeah. And okay, so this would import as expected. Let's see the name. I do not like this name right here, the column names, so I'm going to use the janitor clean names function. Yeah, so this is good. Mjob, travel time, guardian failures, and the rest. So yeah, so this is consistent. So I'll call this math score. That's the variable name. And now we have math score. Let's see if we can perform some transformation on the grade, which is not showing for now. Let's see. We are going to select everything that contains G for now. So let's see, we have age, guardian, higher, then we have G1, G2, and we have all this. We are going to add these three together. But before we do that, we have to convert this G3 to 60. So we can simply multiply by 3 and we should be good. So I'll use the mutate function. And for that, I'll say G3 is equal to G3 multiplied by 6. So we're good. Then also, I'll say total score is equals to G1 plus G2 plus G3. So this is the student scores over 100. Now, let's take a look at what we've done. This is what we have now. So we can see the students and their performance now. Total score 47. Oh, this has ballooned up. So since this is supposed to be over 20, let's investigate math score properly. Take math score, we select, okay, let's just select G3 and see the range of G3. And we have 0 to 20. So, oh, we should multiply by 3, not by 6. Yeah, so that's my bad. Yeah. Now, if we check this, so we see 29, 28, 74, like that. We can also just check the range to see the performance of the students. Is 0 to 98 for all the data collected, which is nice. Now, our focus is data filtration. So I'll reassign this to math score. And now we're interested. Let's just take a quick example, and we're interested in high performing students. So for that, we need to filter students within a particular range. And this way, our knowledge of conditionals is very important. And conditionals involve the use of things like this 2 equal to sign, which compares if two things are the same, if something is greater than or less than. So conditionals and the operators are usually very important when it comes to data filtering. Without the knowledge of conditionals, we can't perform data filtration. So we are going to do that now. Let's get the high scoring students. And for the high scoring students, I'm going to take math score, and I'll firstly provide a breakdown for the different scores. Yes, so now we've delineated the different class, and we need to look for students that falls within the category for high performance. But if you see right here, we already have the conditionals that we can use, the operator that we can use to filter this out. So I'll use filter total score is greater than or equal to 70. And once we take a look at high scoring students, so once we check that high scoring students, we can see the students, we have that category of students. But yeah, that's one way to perform data filtration, and this works well. It works well when we are dealing with numeric using greater than or less than. We can also use things like equal to. Also, like if you want to see, for example, the student that scores exactly 50 in maths altogether, so you can just filter also. Then you take total score and you say this is equal to 50. Then if there's any student that is within that category, it gets returned. And we can see here we have 13 students that scored exactly 50. So far we've been working with numbers only. We can also do this, we can also use this for characters. Yeah, we can also use this for alphabet or for characters. For example, we can decide on the guardian. Now we can filter out students which guardian are not their dad or their mom. And for that, we can take the data, math score, then we filter. And before we do that, one nice thing to do is to simply take a look at the categories of guardian that we have. You can check the documentation. There's guardian, so this is it. We have mother, father, or others. We're interested in others now. So filter, say guardian is equal to other. And here we have it. There's another way to also filter data, of course, still using the function filter. And that's to use this operation, this operator in. And this is to select multiple categories. So for that, we can say, for example, we're interested in those that are either father or mother. So we can say guardian is equal to of guardian in the include the category here, father, mother. So there's another function which we can use to also filter out data. Now we've used filter, which is part of the dplyr package. But now let's use one of the base R function, which is subset. And with subset, you can just simply pass in the name, then also you say sex is equal to m. Let's just filter out the male for now, and we get it. So these two implementation, they work fine. I do hope you've learned something from this video, and do well to follow us at EU Study Assist.